All the products featured in this episode of 5 Minute Decor are provided by Oddity Inc., a leader in home decor and fragrance products. You can locate these fine products at www.oddityinc.com/products.
Hi, I'm Rodney. Today on 5 Minute Decor, I'm going to show you how to make an Floral Topiary.
If you are watching on our website, you will find some important buttons below this video. Click the Show Notes button for information on the products we used and close-up photos of the projects. Click the Viewer Comments button to see what others say and leave us your comments and suggestions. Click the Notify Me button and we will send you an email alert when a new episode arrives. Thanks for watching 5 Minute Decor.
All right, today's project we're going to start out with Australian lilies, of course. And the reason I like working with these is, first of all, they're real inexpensive. You can get them at any grocery store. They last a long time, and if you're real fortunate, you'll find the ones that have little buds on them, which means they'll last forever and they'll just keep opening and opening and opening. And they come in great colors and all that other good stuff. So what I'm doing is, I'm just taking them and I'm just making a little group of them. This is really simple to do, by the way. And you want to kind of try to form a ball, the best you can. Now see, sometimes their growth patterns are different, so it's hard to get it real symmetrical. And that doesn't really matter, but that's just me being particular, I suppose. So you get that together like so. And the way I tie all these things together is I just take a piece of raffia, go like this, and it will all tighten up on its own. What's good about raffia is, it matches everything. It kind of... it's really easy to work with and easy to find. And how I did that was, I just held the raffia upright and just started winding it, and I had a little tail of the raffia at the bottom. And all I need to do is tie that in a little knot. In this case, I don't want to put like a big raffia bow on it, so I'm going to cut that off. That's just kind of, what's keeping it together. All right, now this particular one I'm going to put in a square cylinder vase. And this might seem a little tricky to you, but it's not that difficult. So what you want to do is kind of get it, as high as you want it. Then what I'm going to use today are the glass chips. I just picked out 3 colors that kind of match the flowers real nice. And what you want to do is you want to hold it like this. Just hold it straight where you want it. And just start pouring in the chips, and hope that you have the next bottle open, which I did not do, so I'm going to have to do a little magic trick here and see if I can get it open. All right, good. I got them open with one hand. All right. And this is kind of like a little sand art kind of thing. So I'm going to mix these colors together. It's real simple. And what this is doing, this is stabilizing it. And hopefully, I held it in the center. And see, it's starting to stabilize already. And you, of course, want to fill this with water. There you go. So there's the first one. See, you could still, it's forgiving. You can move it around a little bit if it's not centered right where you want it. And I think that's great for a little kid's birthday party or something like that, or even a wedding. If you have those real bright colors, these would be awesome. And what would also be neat is you put some lights around that or something. But the other ones are kind of a little bit more traditional. Probably a little easier for some people. For me, I find that oasis sometimes gets in the way of things. But however, for the sake of this, it'll be pretty easy. So this one, we're cheating. We're putting the oasis down the bottom of there. And we're going to make another one. Okay, I'll try to show you that raffia trick a little closer this time. And if you notice, I'm just removing all the leaves. It just kind of, they're not helping anything, and they look a little messy. I just kind of, again, make that ball. Like that. And sometimes, I've already done these with, I've done them with roses. Believe it or not, a real good flower to do these with is carnations. I know, I don't usually say that word, but But they do work really well for this kind of thing. And what I've also done already is wrap the stem with ivy. Makes it a little bit more natural and organic looking. But for these two today, I'm trying to do something a little bit more contemporary. Okay, so you get all the leaves off. Let's see. I want this one to be a little bit bigger, just because what I'm going to do then is put big leaves around the base of it and almost make it look like a real plant. All right, again, raffia. Now, see what I'm doing is I just put that like that. Hold it tight. And you don't want to over squeeze it because your flower will start snapping off. And it all comes together. And if you notice, I put it over the table like that. That prevents them from cracking off from laying on the table. All right. And again, I'm not really in the mood for a bow with these, so I'm just slicing it off. There you go. Now, we've already got our oasis in the container, and I have a little trick if it doesn't stay upright and straight for you. Okay, got about that long. If we're lucky, it's going to stay perfectly straight. And it is. Okay, good. I don't have to show you any other tricks. All right, for the base of this one, I know you've seen this little trick I do before with covering the vases with tie leaves. Or these are actually aspidistras leaves, but same thing. Okay, I want it to kind of look like it's, like I said, like a real plant. So I'm going to take these, cut them in half. Got my trusty rubber bands here. I'm going to put 2 on just in case one snaps. Like this. All right. Yeah, it's perfect. For this, I think I'll use like 4 of them. Again, this is another thing. It'd be great to add lights just down inside here that would light up the flowers. There you go. See, it almost reminds you of like a tulip or something like that, the way it's growing at least. And of course, good old raffia to hide the rubber band because they match. That's what's great about rubber bands and raffia. They're both about the same color. There you have it. 2 great springtime centerpiece ideas using Alstroemeria and tie leaves, I guess. That's it for today on 5 Minute Decor. We'll see you next time.